Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna consist of a eyeshadow palette collection that I want to share with you guys. This will only consist of actual eyeshadow palettes, so it won't consist of anything that I put together as in single eyeshadows or anything like a Z palette. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the collection. My very first eyeshadow palette that I ever owned when I first started getting into makeup is actually the 88 original palettes by Coastal Scents. This was the colorful one, I believe. Yes, so this one has all the colors. What I love about this palette is that you've got so many colors to play with, and also a lot of things on Coastal Scents website, they're super affordable and they're pretty decent quality. As a matter of fact, I'm actually wearing one of the colors on my eyes, or actually two of them. I'm wearing these two right here on my crease right now, so I love it. Next eyeshadow palette I own is the Eyes, Lips, and Face 150 piece eyeshadow palette. There's so many colors to play with. I actually haven't even opened this up to play with the colors yet. I believe I got this as a gift from Taylor a couple of Christmases ago. I love it because it's so pretty. I kind of don't want to mess that up. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Moving on to my next eyeshadow palette is by Urban Decay, and I'm trying to find the name of this palette, but it doesn't say on here. This makes really cool noise. This is nothing but shimmery colors in it. They're super vibrant and they are super pigmented, so I absolutely love these colors. And I don't really play with a lot of colors on my eyes, so you guys won't see a lot of these being played or swatched or like used at all. Also, I want to just say it out there that I'm not going in this palette collection in any particular order. I'm just piling them on and just going through each and every one of them, so they're not organized or anything like that by name brands. The next one I have up is by Lorac. This is the Unzipped eyeshadow palette. Here are the colors, super gorgeous. I love this palette. This is nothing but nude colors. You got 4 or 3 of them that are matte and the rest are shimmery colors. They're super pigmented and I love this palette. Next up is by Tarte. Next up is by Tarte. This is the Tarte palette. If you guys own this palette, you guys know that this is nothing but all cool tone shades. I think one thing I love mostly about this palette is the packaging. It's to die for. It's so pretty. It's this pretty purple color and it's got gold all around it. This palette is nothing but matte shades. I think I've done 1 or 2 attempt at creating a look with these colors, but then I haven't really played around with it, and I need to more because these colors are absolutely gorgeous. Since I didn't organize my collection, I did just pull this one out right now, and this is the Warm Palette 88 eyeshadow colors by Coastal Scents. I also ordered this the same time I ordered the first one with all the colors on it because I wanted one that had nothing but neutral shades I can play with. I use mostly all the colors in this area. You can see some dents in the shades. Moving on. Next palette up is the Smoke palette by Urban Decay. What I love about this palette is because it's got a zipper. It's really convenient. You can throw it in your purse and not worry about it opening up, falling, and shattering. I was really excited when I got this palette, but when I got it, I don't know why, but I didn't really use it as much as I thought I was going to. So it's just been sitting around in my collection, not doing anything. Next up is by Kat Von D. This palette is the Lady Bird True Romance eyeshadow palette, and I love this palette. I love the colors. These are all matte shades. You got a whole bunch of warm shades right here, and then you got nothing but neutral cool tone shades over here. I really like this palette, and it's really small and versatile and really compact to just take with you wherever you want to do. All the colors are written back here, so that's really convenient. Next up is by Urban Decay, and they are the Naked palettes. I have 1 here and I also have 2 here. I can't even read right. I meant I have number 2, and I have number 3 here. I don't have number 1. That's what I was trying to say. This is the colors for the Naked 2. And I don't really use this again as much as I thought I was going to use it. I think I used the Naked 3 way more, just because these colors are super pretty and rose gold, and you can do so much with this palette and just wear it on an everyday basis. I always keep telling myself that I was going to get the naked one, but I don't know why. I just haven't got my hands around that palette. Maybe in the near future, so I can just at least collect all 3 palettes and say I own all 3 palettes. Jesus Lord, all this stuff is stacking up and falling in front of me. So next up is by Lorac, and I have both of the Lorac Pro palette right here. I have the black one, which is the original one. I use this one a lot, way more than the second one. I don't know why. I think because the colors are a lot more wearable on an everyday basis. So Lila just woke up and she's right here, so if you guys hear any kind of noise, it's just Miss Lila. She just woke up from her nap. So as what I was saying was that the second Lorac Pro palette, I have it here also, and I don't use this palette as much as I wanted to. You can obviously see that it's super dirty because I think Lila got her hands in this palette once, and I kind of stocked it and put it away so she can't mess it up. But yeah, I don't really use this palette. That's weird, huh? I don't really use almost all these palettes. What you like to watch? Say hi! Who's that? Oh my god, you look so dirty and ratchet. It's all this. Ew, you farted. You stinky. Mommy? Next palette that I want to talk about is by Too Faced, and it is the chocolate bar right here. Okay, after mommy finish, okay, I absolutely love this palette. It smells like chocolate and cocoa. It's a really nice neutral palette. Lots of warm color, nice little kind of like an olive color there, like a blue purple color going on. You got some shimmers, you got a nice highlighter, a nice gray base color. So Too Faced did a great job at this. That's probably why everybody raves and talk about it, and probably everybody probably owns this palette. And yeah, I don't see why not. It is a great palette for anybody to have. Moving on. Next palette is by Decay again, and this is the Electric Palette. This was a really expensive palette, by the way. It comes with a little brush. I don't know what it is, but I don't really like the brush. Just because these shadows, they are super pigmented, but this brush doesn't really pick up the shadows as much as I want it to. I love the fact that these are super pigmented. I hate the fact that there is so freaking much fallouts. If I was to do a review on this palette, that would be the #1 concern, is fallouts. You could pack the stuff onto your eyelids, and if you swipe the bottom of your cheeks off, it's like a big old smeared up shadows on your cheeks, and I hate that. It's so annoying because I like to apply my foundation on and my concealer on before I apply my eyeshadow on, and so anything that is that has a lot of fallouts, I just really don't like. It's probably the main reason why I don't really use this palette, because there's a lot of fallouts. Next palette is by Smashbox. This is the On the Rocks Photo Op Eyeshadow Luxe Palette. This was, I believe, their holiday collection last year, so they don't have it anymore. But I love it because there is so much freaking colors that you can play with. Got your neutral colors, got colors. I just find this to be super cute and adorable. This was a really nice holiday collection that Smashbox came out with. I don't really have much to say about it. Again, I didn't really use this palette as much as I wanted it to, or almost any of this palette, so I'm sorry guys if I keep saying that again and again and again. This other palette that I own is by Decay, and it comes in a cute case like this. It comes with a little what do you call it, my goodness, my brain farts. It comes with a gloss. There we go, a gloss. This is pretty much a small version dupe of the Smoke palette, I believe. Is this the small version of the Smoke palette? This is called the Dangerous palette, but I think this is pretty much a dupe for everything that's in the Smoke palette, so I have like dupes. Oh my god, it's freaking hot in here. My hair is getting so flat. Nobody likes flat. Need some volume. Next palette that I have is also by Decay, and it's another little palette that looks like this. Here are the colors. You've got a couple of, well, they're all shimmery shades, but this one, let me see. This one's kind of like a satin finish, and it's also got a little lip gloss in the middle. I haven't really used this palette, but besides swatching it, I think at the time when I ordered these, they were on sale. They were super affordable, and I couldn't, it was a deal I couldn't let go of, even though I knew I wasn't going to use these eyeshadows at all. Next up is by Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Matte Eyeshadow Collection. This one is the one that has mostly cool tone colors. I use the Chinchilla and the Vintage Violet colors a lot. I like the packaging on this. I know that the new packaging, a lot of people like that packaging, but I don't know, I just like this cardboard packaging because it's really nice and sturdy. The other palette that I own is by Urban Decay. These are nothing but shimmery shades. I think I use Last Call a lot. It's probably the color I use the most out of all the shades on here. These are really nice to play with if you love shimmery shades, if you love bright shades. Lila farted again. Ew, stinky. This girl is so gassy. I don't know what's up. So you guys, I am super sad. All thanks to Lila here because I just did a video, an unboxing video on this palette right here. This is the like light of something palette. Oh my gosh, my brain farts. I think it's because Lila's been farting. It's like getting onto me. So I left this in my room, right? And I came home from work the next day after I did the review. I opened this up because I wanted to use the mascara. And when I opened it up, it was a mess. You just gonna have to look at it. Lila got her hands into this. I was so mad at her. There was dust everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see what she did, but she dug into almost every color in here. It was all powdery right here. I was so mad because I had just bought this palette. I was like, no, Lila. Yes, Taylor was in the room and opened this and he saw how mad I was and he said he spanked her pretty bad on her hands because he knew that I was going to be mad. And I was pretty mad, but I can't get mad because, I mean, she's just a kid. But still, I was just pretty pissed in the fact that this was a pretty expensive palette that I got. And it was ruined the day after I unboxed it. Not happy at all, but what can you do when you live in a house with kids? You can't keep anything clean or like new or just in good condition ever. We are almost to the end of this video. Next palette I want to talk about is, or I own, is by Morphe. This is the Morphe 35N palette. I love the colors on here. This is the only eyeshadow palette I own by Morphe. I want to get more, but they're always running out of stock online. Funny to say, I did a review on this palette and a bunch of Morphe stuff probably at the beginning of this year. Let's just say that that video is probably one of my top 3 most viewed videos, and it's got one of the most disliked on there. I mean, it's got a lot of likes and a lot of dislikes, but it's one of the most dislikes on there. And I got a lot of hate comments on that video, but I don't really care just because I think when I was doing that review, I was kind of, I mean, I was nervous. Even now, talking in front of a camera is not as easy as you think it is, just because you're just trying to speak and also talk about something and you're talking to the camera and it's not like a person. So your mind's just wandering off half the time and you don't know what you're saying half the time. But I just want to get out there. The word like. I didn't realize I said that word so many times until I uploaded that video up. Right away there was instantly hate comments like, you know, you said the word like so many damn times. You need to read more books. You need to this and that. Go back to school and all that like negativism going on. So I don't really care. I wrote to a couple of the people that first started writing to it. Afterwards I just kind of, hey, you know what, whatever. One of my little quotes that I go by is that you can't make everybody like you, so do what makes you happy. That's what I've always been going by and living by, basically. And I learned from the get-go that you can't make everybody like you because not everybody is gonna like you. No matter how successful you are, how unsuccessful, how great you are, if you've accomplished something, if you've done something great or just something simple or for somebody, there's always going to be that 1% or one little hater at the back that's just going to hate. And what can you do about it? You can't do anything. So just move on with life, be happy with yourself because you're you and they are they. Just wanted to get my 2 cents out there. I think the last palette that I own, eyeshadow palette I own, is by Kat Von D, and this is the Mi Vida Loca palette. I did a review and unboxing on this not too long ago. Actually, as a matter of fact, since I've done that, I haven't even touched this palette yet because I have so many eyeshadow palette, and for some reason I've been using a lot of my single eyeshadows more than the palettes because I like to grab a color from here and from here and from there, not just everything from one palette. So that's probably why. But I absolutely love this palette. If you guys are just thinking about it, do so, get it before it runs out. I'm just saying, I don't know if this is a special edition, but this is an amazing palette. Look at this girl. What are you doing, Lila? Lila, shake that booty, shake that booty. Boop, 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 boop. Shake that booty, shake that booty. Boop, 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 boop. Wow. She is the cutest. so that pretty much wraps it up for my eyeshadow palette collection. I know that there is a lot of eyeshadow palettes going on here. I probably have more than the average girl, but probably less than the average beauty YouTuber that you guys see here on YouTube. I don't know. I love collecting them and I should be using them more than I don't use them. So besides, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give this video a thumbs up for me, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye guys!